Ball quickly bowl into play here now. Into play it comes. Elizalde hasn't even got his strap on his helmet, but not to worry. And it is going to be Elizalde. Manu trying to come away with it. Coming away with it is Gatto. Gatto gets a bit of a thump. He gets a double bang there, and the ball comes out of play there off Fran Elizalde. So Pablo brings the ball up to the halfway line here. On the big old homeless. Couldn't quite get hold of that one. String, you might like to do so. Coming up onto it is going to be Fran Elizalde. Fran coming up onto the play here now. Fran turns the play. Fran goes the driving shot, sends this one up the front door here now, looking to try and get that one up for Akiza, but first back onto it, of course, is going to be Gatto Gandara. Gatto comes onto it, plays the tail backhand. The backhand comes in out towards the side as it comes here now for Pablo, who's trying to come onto. Near side play there by Manu, just about unparks him. Pablo taps it up towards his mark in the form of Elizalde. Puts this one wide out towards the side for Gatto to come onto. Gatto coming up onto the play, just checks up with Manu in contention on the halfway. Comes away with it here now, comes in towards the middle of the field. Penello comes in behind, he drills this one up forward, trying to get that one up forward there for Khalaf, but first onto this one here is going to be Mohammed, picks it up on the near side here now. Habtoor flicking it out there for Akiza. Akiza goes with a big knocking neck shot, puts that one up forward here now, but it looks like it is going to be Elizalde up on the near side. Elizalde couldn't quite pick it up, but it is going to be Pablo, does so, loses sight of the play quickly, and it now pops up here now for Akiza once again. Akiza comes forward up onto the play here again. It is Bencher and Akiza. Akiza coming forward up onto it once more. Akiza just looking to come under the neck with this one here in towards the goal it goes, but we get the ball out over. Pablo brings the ball into play here now. Pablo taps it forward on Homeless. Cuts this one out into the middle of the field once more here now for Gatto. Gatto up on the play. Gatto goes to the driving shot, sends this one up forward here out towards the boards. It is for Pablo. Pablo looking to just take control of Elizalde. Comes up onto it here now. Flicks that one underneath the neck here, trying to get this up Penello, but Mano just keeps hold of him there as Manuel comes onto the backhand. The backhand comes in, gets stopped there by Pablo. An instinctive stopping play straight on the head of the mallet it was, and he drives that one up forward here now there for Penello. Penello slips onto this here now, looking to come under the neck to control this one and put this one through, but unfortunately placed on the back line here now for Elizalde. Brings it in. Manu changing on to Acuna. Brings it forward as Manu once more with Gandara in contention here now with him. Comes the other way. Gandara just pinches the ball off him there. Comes one way, comes the other way. Elizalde tries to get hold of it this time, can't do so. Coming in, does Akiza direct the spoiling play. The ball gets driven up there by Gatha Gandara, and Gatha Gandara's ball looks like it's just going to go wide once more. For Benjamin Akiza to bring into play. Benja taps the ball forward here now. Benjamin. He's got Fran back on the field as well. Comes up past Gatto on this one here now. Goes to the driving shot. Sends this one up forward here now. Trying to get this one up there for Manu. Manu on Acuna. Comes forward up onto the ball here now. Takes up, keeps his ball moving forward. Players surging, rushing forward. Akiza going flat out down onto this one here, but it looks like it's Gatto up onto the play here first, and Gatto just yields off it, leaves it now for Penello. Penello has time to look under his shoulder, comes across the face of goal here this time, goes with the driving shot and just unleashes this one here now for Gatto up on the near side. Gatto picks this up beautifully up on the near side here now. Gatto Gandara coming forward once again. Gatto ridden off out of that play here now, leaves it there for Khalaf. Capitano takes his ball up forward, but it's going to be the backhand there from Akiza, sends it in towards the middle of the field, and first round onto this one here is going to be Penello. Dummies the backhand, takes it forward once again. Does Penello. Tommy Penello checks up. Knows he's got Pablo waiting there in behind him. Just steals and leaves that play there for Fran to take it away from there on Irineta. It is Fran Elizalde once more. Fran tries to make the shot onto this one here. Now we get a whistle. Sends it this one up here now. Puts it forwards up there for Pablo on the one-time shot there. Looks to try and put this. Fran brings the play in here on Irineta. Fran brings this ball forward, goes with the driving shot, sends this one up here this time, puts this one up to the front door here now, trying to get that one up there for Mohamed Habtoor. Mohamed on Zvijana, couldn't quite pick that one up, but it's settling down onto the play once again. It's going to be Pablo. Pablo settles on the play. Pablo dummies the backhand, keeps it moving forward, makes a turning play, takes his ball, keeps it moving around the field here now. Does Pablo McDonald, we get a whistle on that play. Walks up to this one here for the penalty 2, 30-yard penalty, and through the goal it goes. This one to Elizalde, but loses his mallet in the same point in time there. Pablo just settles down and waits with him there. The ball's picked up here by Gatto. Gatto picks up the play. Nice bit of sportsmanship there between the two players. It is Gatto making the turning play away from it. It's Tommy just protects him enough for him to make the play onto this one here now. Comes away with it, keeps his ball moving forward, leaves it behind. The backhand comes in there by Elazali. Elazali's backhand only enough for Gatto to come back onto. Gatto Gandara there with Pinello. Gatto. Pinello just looking to keep Elazali off out of this one here now. Avoids the hooking play. Does Gandara. Gandara comes forward. Leaves it now for Pinello. Pinello puts it out in towards the middle of the field. Coming forward with some momentum here goes Pinello. Pinello keeps this one short. Tight underneath the neck. He comes here now. Looking for that next shot this time. Couldn't quite execute it on that occasion there. And leaves the ball now for Manu. Manu just yields off it. Leaves it for Fran. Coming through here at momentum with a matter of 10 seconds left here in chucker number 1. Leaves the ball behind there this time. Coming onto it quickly will be Pinello. Pinello makes a turning play here now. Pinello couldn't take any further. Pablo goes with that reverse neck shot in towards the goal, and there goes the first two to, ladies and gentlemen. They send them scurrying back onto it as Kiza looks to clear the play away from his own goal mouth there, as is going to be Manu. Zeldi comes up onto it, gets hooked off out of it there by Pablo. Pablo comes up onto the play, makes a turning play, comes in towards the goal one more time as he knows he's got a Kiza and he's got Elizalde with him, comes in, takes a hook, takes the backhand and through the goal it goes, but we get possession of this play here now. Elizalde coming forward, looks to make a driving shot, can't do so, looks to keep on coming forward, tries to get momentum going forward, can't, but Pablo comes in and says, thank you very much indeed, I'll take that, and I'm on Mr. Potter here, and I'm away, says Pablo McDonough. Goes with the driving shot here this time, gets interfered with the play there, and gets hooked off out of it, leaves it now for Akiza. Akiza sends his backhand in towards the middle of the play once more, quickly looping onto this one here is going to be Fran Elizalde. Elizalde comes up onto this play here now. Now Manu comes onto it, hooked off out of it, and Pablo clears it away there for Zam one more time across the face of his own goal, out towards the St. Regis Hotel. Here's I once more, leaves it for Pinello. Pinello settling down on the play, looks to pick that one up here, does Elizalde, but the ball hops out over the ball. Onto his own play, Pablo does so, picks it up once more, just gets pressured there by Elizalde. Elizalde picks this one up here, but he gets smothered off out of that play here this time now by, comes up onto it, does Pinello kicks the ball forward. Pinello comes in between the players. Couldn't quite reach up far enough for that one there, leaving it now for Fran Elizalde. Elizalde turns that one inside of Gatto. Fran Elizalde comes up forward, up onto the play here this time. Keeps this ball moving forward. Puts it underneath his own neck, pony neck here. Keeps this ball moving. Gets his play spoilt in there, but managed to regain possession once again, but couldn't take it any further. But Akisa's in there to try and help out. And struggling a little bit out there. And Manu comes in onto this play here now. Looks to come onto it, and through the goals it goes. So one goal. Ball into play it is. Trying to get onto that one there as Akiza. Sends the backhand, comes off the pony, picked up by Gatto. Gatto comes up forward, up on the play once more, gets his play spoiled, kicks up, spuddles up forward once more, but it's going to be Akiza. Akiza comes with the backhand, comes off the pony once again. First round onto it's going to be Elizalde. Elizalde picks it up, takes it away there from Pinello. Pinello keeps on going back, leaves him with Gatto Gandara. Sends it up forward here, does Fran. Fran sends that one up the front door here this time, looking to get that one up for Akiza. Akiza and Pablo together. Goes with a little swoop shot underneath the neck. He comes with that one there, but just couldn't quite find the goals and just trickles past that right hand side goal. Minutes left to go here in chucker number 2. Pablo taps the ball up forward. Pablo comes forward on the play. Pablo comes under the neck, off to go himself here this time on little Potter. It's Pablo McDonough on the move here now. Just goes over the top of that one, leaves it behind, but it's Pinello in there to give him the support that he needs. Here's the call, sends it, threads it forward once more. Gandara's at the front there on the receiving end, takes it on the near side. Pushed and bumped off out of it. A little bit of an interesting shot comes off there by Elizalde, but it's picked up there by Gatto. With Pablo McDonough circling around up onto the play. Pablo goes with this one, drives it, and through the goal it goes. Just a ball into play it is. Comes off the front of the line out, trying to get on his captain, but the backhand comes in there by Manuel. Sends the backhand up there, trying to get this one up there for Fran, but Fran's kept off out of that play there by Pablo, allowing Gatto to work. Gatto looks to come onto it, takes that one away there from Elizalde, overshoots it a little bit on that one there as Gatto comes in up onto the play. Gatto goes to the tail backhand, comes off the pony. Who's round onto this first? It looks like it's Elizalde, manages to pick this one up here. Shutting the pony down, sends it forward, up forward once more, trying to get this one up forward, little brother, and he comes up onto this one here and taps it forward in towards the goal, levelling up the scores here at 2 goals apiece in play. Just looks for a vague resemblance of a gap. Blows the whistle. Ball into play, in the twos it is. Trying to come away with it here now is Gatto. Gatto circling away from the play, trying to get away with it there. Just loses sight of that play there, gets smothered there by Akiza. Akiza flicks that one through there, up onto Fran Elizalde, up through onto the play. Elizalde comes forward up onto it here now. Elizalde checks up on the 40-yard line. Pablo's decided we'll just wait for this one here now. Thank you very much indeed. And the goal goes up on the board there. Goal number 3 for Habtoor. So the ball comes into play, off the front line it comes. Captain comes away with this one here, gets hooked off out of it there. Mohamed makes a turning play onto the ball in towards the middle of the field here now. Mohamed Habtoor coming forward on Fregata. Sends it up over the halfway line here now. Just checked up left there now for Manu. Manu looks to come in onto this one here. Tries to thread it in between the players, leaves it behind. Trying to come back round onto this one first is going to be Fran. Fran Elizalde blocks into it. We get a Pablo up on the move here now. Goes with the driving shot. Goes to the driving shot, turns this one up through towards the goals and straight through the goals. Bowls that ball back into play. Into play it is. Out the line, out it comes. Looking for that one is Elizalde. Fran comes under the neck here now. And Don Juan goes with the driving shot. Looks to pick this up here now. Does Pablo. Pablo. Opa. Uncharacteristically leaves that one behind here this time and leaves it there for Manu. And we get a Fran comes up onto this one here now. Goes to the driving shot, looks to send this one forward. Forward it is, through the goal it goes. Thank you very much indeed, he says. The ball quickly back into play it is from umpire bound to get chucker number 3 underway. Looking for this one here now as the ball flicks out here for Fran Elizalde. Elizalde comes up onto the bay, leaves it now for Akiza. Akiza gets that one forward, but only as far as Gatto. Quickly onto this one, of course, is going to be Pablo Antanguera. Comes in between the two players here now, looking to make the shot here. Can't quite do so. Flicks it away from him this time. All the space and time in the world he appears to have it, as always. Sees the call, sends it up here now for Gatto. Gatto up there, up the front door. Will this ball travel? It's travelling. Has he got enough time to get onto that one and just flick it in? Unfortunately, couldn't quite. So the ball brought back into play on the back line from Fran Elizalde. Elizalde comes on with this one here out there for Akiza. Trying to come onto it there is going to be Pinello. Pinello comes in, gets pushed off over the boards there this time, but it's going to be Akiza comes away with it here. We just loses sight of that one there. Trying to come away with it is Manu. Manu picks up the play here. Manu, there's it. Comes away with it once more. Does that, so we're going to Fran up, and he just leaves that one behind. He's just got enough time to get back onto it though again before Gatto can get in contention with him, but Gatto's there waiting for him here now. Elizalde looks up, sends his ball at the field here this time, looking to beat that one there as Pablo couldn't quite reach out far enough on the other side, but he's got Pinello. Pinello comes in there, stick side, near side, picks his play up here, but it's going to be Akiza up onto it here now. Akiza sends the backhand, comes off the pony, ricochets off and forward, it comes here now for Pinello. Pinello picks it up here. Pinello keeps his ball moving forward, realises he's got to go by himself on this one here now. Pinello couldn't quite get the shot he's looking for, and the backhand comes in there by Akiza, comes off the pony for Pinello once again. Pinello drags his ball forward up here now, goes under the neck with this one here because he knows he's got Pablo on the move here now. Pablo McDonough coming forward up onto the play. Pablo just checks up onto this play here now, dribbles his ball in the air, the ball travelling at momentum with him there, and through the goal it goes for goal number 4. Umpire ban lines these two teams up once more. It was ball into play here this time, off front of the line now, trying to get onto that one there as Akiza gets hooked off out of it. The ball comes out here now for Capitan, loses it there to Manuel Elizalde. Elizalde loses it in turn there for Fran. Fran picks it up, looks to send this one through, does so. We get a whistle on that play. As Pablo brings the ball into play here this time, he sends this one out over the top here. This time sends it forward, looking at that for Gatto, but Akiza's back onto this one here first. Akiza plays the open backhand up onto that one there, looking to try and get onto that as Manu doesn't quite get to him. It's going to be Pinello. Pinello makes a turning play. Pinello comes away with the play here now. Pinello comes forward. Pinello coming up forward with it here now. Pinello looks to make the driving shot in towards the goal, and in towards the goal it goes. Starts trying to get back onto his own play, but he doesn't have to. It's through the goals it is by Young. Tops up once again, bowls that ball into play, and out the back of the line out it comes. Elizalde just takes it out there from underneath the nose of Pablo. Going back with him there, Elizalde up onto the play here now, looking to see where Pablo is, looking to see what play he can make on this one here. Makes a dribbling run the ball up through round him here on the near side. He comes here, there's Elizalde coming forward, but he just gets hooked off out of that play here. First round onto it is going to be Akiza once again. Akiza up onto this play. Akiza looking to find this play. The backhand comes in there by Pinello. The backhand once again there by Pablo McDonough, sending Gatha Gandara back onto this one here now. Gets called off it there by Pablo. Looks to come under the neck with this one here. Resettles down onto the play once again. Does Pablo up onto the play here once more. And that ball just dangerously close to those boards there as Pablo comes up onto the play here once more. Pablo settles things down. Pablo, up goes Pinello. Up goes Gatto. Sends a driving shot. Clicks on up forward here now for Gatto. But first onto it was going to be Akiza. Akiza comes underneath the neck here this time. Mena. under the neck he comes with this one here now. Menka waiting for this ball to come off the boards, does so, sends a good lofted driving shot at the field here, does Okiza, sending it up there, trying to get that one up for Manu, but Manu's just kept off wide out of that play there by Pablo on the near side, takes it forward on the near side across the face of his own goal, keeps the man away, takes it on the stick side once again, does Pablo McDonough. Pablo waits for the player, puts him in the pocket, puts him on the near side once again for Pablo. Pablo straightens it up here now, ball unfortunately cruelly called for Elizalde to bring this ball back into play. Fran unleashes this one here and sends this one goalward bound, but unfortunately it looks like it's just Pablo taps the ball up forward. Pablo goes the driving shot, sends this one up here now, trying to get this one up here now for Penelo. But first onto it is going to be Okiza comes round onto it, backhand, comes back down the boards it comes, and out over the boards it goes. Pablo quickly brings the ball back into play. Gives this ball right out there into some open space there, and Okiza covering the ground well once again. With Penelo in hot pursuit, plays the open backhand, opens his backhand up here, trying to get it up there for Manu. Manu picks that ball up on the bounce on the near side, up onto the boards, he comes onto this one here. Pablo comes on the near side, hooks him off out of that play, leaving the ball there for Gatto. Gatto on the near side, takes it deeper back, in half here now. Gatto makes a turning play. Gatto Gandara up on the move here now. Gatto. Pablo goes forward up onto it here. Couldn't quite get the clean shot he's looking for, but back onto his own play once more is going to be Gatto Gandara. Sends it up forward here, but it looks like Okiza trying to get onto this ball here first. Okiza comes onto that one with Pablo just slipping across. Zelda to bring the ball back into play. Fran comes up onto this one here now. Comes under the net, gives that ball a ride, and up the front it comes here now for Okiza to come onto. Okiza coming up to it there, sends a cut shot in towards the middle of the field here now. The long driving shot in towards the goal as the first two to go. It looks like it has gone and gone. Everything that scores up at the end, out on the field and treads some divots at the half time before we get so the ball into play it is, front of the line out, looking for that one there is Gatto Gadara. Gatto looking to come over this play here, he just gets hooked off out of that play. Does Gatto. Easy now for Elizalde. Fran picks it forward. Gatto just has to yield off that one slightly. Sends a driving shot, threads that one up through the traffic here now. Looking to get that one up, but couldn't quite get it as far as Khalaf. It's picked up on the near side by Mohamed Habtoor. Mohamed Habtoor picks up this play here now. Mohamed going full goal bound here now. Mohamed on Latita couldn't quite take it any further. The backhand comes in there by Pablo out towards the side. It comes here now for Okiza. Okiza up on the play. Okiza makes a turning play, checks up, pulls the ball back inside once more. Okiza comes forward on it, looking to beat the players. Gatto leaves it now for Fran. Fran going along the back line here now. Fran Elizalde. Elizalde coming forward here now. Elizalde gets stopped in his play and out over the back line. Pablo once more. Just taps his ball forward, keeps his ball moving forward. Comes under the neck with this one here now, looking to unleash Gatto. But coming across onto this one here is going to be Manuel Elizalde. Zaldi sends the backhand, comes off the pony, changes the line slightly. Fran looking to get onto it, but it's going to be Pablo once more, takes it forward, sends the backhand. Out it comes here this time, cutting across the play. There was Galangandara. Elizalde looking for something, but there was enough space and time. Have a cup of tea in the middle as well, but coming onto it here now comes to Penelo, but we just... Pablo gets under this one here, it's under, it's high, straight through the middle it is, as straight as a die. Ball into play it is. In the front of the line out, looking for this one here. Pablo trying to come over with it, but it's going to be Elizalde. Elizalde looks to turn, check back inside once again. Elizalde. Fran on the play here now. Goes to the driving shot, looking to send this one up to the front door, trying to unleash little brother. It looks like it's going to be Gatto up onto this one here first. Gatto goes with the tail backhand in towards the middle of the field. It is quickly round onto this one, covering the ground well as always. Anticipation is what it is all about by Pablo McDonough. Pablo comes under the neck with this here now, looking to put this one out. Just comes off the umpire's pony, but it's now sent back in one more time by Okiza, scurrying back onto it once more. It's going to be Pablo. Pablo comes under the neck with this one here now and screws it around the corner on it here. Does Pablo. Pablo once again gets on the move here there with Elizalde. Elizalde comes in, rides him off, takes the near side backhand, takes a play, comes off the pony. Pablo comes up onto this one here now. Pablo McDonough once again comes round to roundabout one more time. Pablo McDonough. Pablo off on the move here once more. Pablo checks up, waits for the ball to come to him. Pablo Keeps it coming forward, plays a driving shot, threads this one up through the players here now. Looking to get going there is Gatto, but first back onto it is going to be Fran. Fran and Zelda up onto this one here now. Opts to take it under the neck here, but doesn't quite manage to do so. But in comes Captain. Captain comes up onto this one here now, and the ball just bouncing and bobbling, and through the goal it is there for Khalaf. Back into play it is. Looking to come off with this one here now is Okiza. Okiza yields off it, leaves it for Azaldi. Mohamed Habtoor going up forward here now. Fran Azaldi with Gatto Gandara. Fran up on the move here now. Elizalde goes up on the move by himself here this time. Fran Elizalde looks to drag this ball forward, drags it forward under back of the pony. He does. He manages to get it forward, but it beats him out. And chucker number 4. So Pablo taps the ball up forward here now on homeless. Pablo cuts this one open here now. This time for Gatto. Gatto going back with him is Manu. Just gets told to yield off, leave it. Does so. In comes Mohamed Habtoor with backhand, setting up a nice little play there. But first onto it's going to be Pablo. Pablo sends in the inside backhand in once more. Coming up high into the air, comes down with it. Does Okiza. Okiza on the play here once more. Benjamin Okiza avoids the hook in place. Sends a driving shot from a distance in towards the goal. It goes towards the goal, and through the goal it is there for Benjamin Okiza. Play it is. Frontal line out, melee. Coming over with it here now is Tommy. Tommy goes with the backhand. Here's the backhand call. Does so. Pablo sends it on its way a little bit further, looking to set up Gatto. Gatto coming through at momentum here now. Gatto Gandara. Gatto Gandara coming forward up onto the play, coming back with his man who comes on one more. Is Gatto. Gatto just taps and makes sure of that one there. And through the goal it is. So goal number 8 on the board there for Zedan. Ball balls that ball back into play. Skews off the frontal line out here now, trying to pick this one up here. There's Gatto. Gatto and Manu coming together on the boards here this time. Looks to thread that one through, but unfortunately the ball hops out over the boards. Not one. Elizalde goes with the driving shot here this time. Looks to send this one up forward here at the front door. This one comes. There goes the first hooter, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like it's just kept off out of the play there, but we get a whistle on the play, ladies and gentlemen. Fran up onto the play, goes with the next shot, puts it through the goal. In the goal it is. So it is 7 goals to Habtoor, but it's 8 goals to Zedan here at number 5. With the roll in it is, comes away with the here's Elizalde. Elizalde comes away there from Pablo on Little Paloma. It is Elizalde there on top model coming through the play. Gets ridden off out of that one there by Pinello. Just backed out there. Bow for Khalaf to come up onto play here now. Khalaf coming forward up onto the play. Khalaf just gets told to yield off that play, leaving it for Pablo. Comes up onto it. There's Pablo Madonna up onto the near side. Pablo coming forward up onto it here now. Akiza looking to put the pressure on him there. Leaves it now for Khalaf to finish this one off if he can, but the ball's just trickling and dangerously close to that line. Just goes to flick this one in towards the goal, and through the goal is for Tommy Pinello. 9 goals here though in chucker number 5 with the ball into play it is, and in the front of the line out trying to come out with this one here is Fran. Gets hooked off out of its left there for Manu on the play, looks to come through. Pablo gets the meat on the play, but it's left there for Fran once more. Fran looks to come through. He gets hooked off out of that play, and Pablo comes away with it on this 6 side, then on the near side, back onto the 6 side, gets a little bit of cane, but he gets back onto this play once more time, leans into this one here and sends that one there into Habtoor territory for Pinello, and Manu Elizalde to come back onto Elizalde. Elizalde takes the ball forward, gets a ride off, takes a play, does Elizalde. Elizalde checks up on the play here now. Elizalde with the ball here once more. Elizalde keeps this ball moving forward. Elizalde goes to send this one, and it couldn't quite do so. Leaves it for Akiza. Akiza up on the play here now. Akiza sends a driving shot up here now, trying to send this one up for Manu Elizalde, whilst Fran looks after Pablo. Manu goes on the move here now. Manu Elizalde just checks up on the boards here, lets this ball come off the board. Pablo just comes in to try and spoil the play onto that one there. Just flicks it over, and Akiza picks it up here this time. Akiza coming forward up on the play here now. Akiza, he's got Pablo in front, looks to get up past him, gets the flick shot just up past Pablo McDonald. There's Akiza coming forward with it, couldn't take it any further. Cleared away there from the goal mouth of Zedan by Pablo McDonald, but as he does, it looks like he circles onto it on top model. Fran gives this ball a ride and drives it forward. He does. Ontanguera brings the ball in here now. Keeps this ball moving forward, about the 30-yard line. Keeps it moving now. Seeing he's got Gatto out on the move, opens shoulder, drives this one up here now, unleashing Gatto Gandara. Gatto Gandara coming up onto the play here now, checks up on the play. Gatto just pushes it wide, just looking to keep control of Akiza, keeps control of the play here once again. Gets Pinello to come in to look after Akiza, making the good teamwork play there between these two here now. Gatto sends it this one up towards the middle of the field here now, up onto the near side there. Pablo couldn't quite meet on the meet there, but in comes the backhand there from Akiza, only as far as Elizalde. Elizalde gets his play half spoiled, but back onto his own play there. Does Elizalde. Elizalde coming out forward onto the play here now, back onto a stick side, couldn't get the shot off he was looking for there, but it's now left for Pinello. Pinello up on the play. Pinello makes a turn. Pinello making the attack here once more. It is Tommy Pinello coming forward there, couldn't quite get onto it, but it's going to be Pablo coming through at momentum here now. Pablo coming onto this play here, the backhand comes in, doesn't get it off, and Pablo just says thank you very much indeed and puts that one away for goal number 10 on the board there for Zedan. Ball into play there by Peter Wright, and Peter Wright bowls that ball in and first onto this one. Pinello on the near side gets hooked off out of that one, leaving it for Fran Elizalde. Makes a turning play to Elizalde. Elizalde up on the move here now. Fran Elizalde looks to come in between the two players here now. Does Elizalde up under the neck. He just straighten this one up. Kicks the ball on the move here now. Goes by himself on this play here now. Does Elizalde coming forward up onto it once again. Elizalde waiting for him there is Pinello, but Elizalde couldn't quite finish that one off and flicks that in towards the goal and does manage to finish it off. One more on the board there for Habtoor. 8 goals. It up once again. Back into the middle of the field. It is the ball into play coming off the line out here now. Reverse neck shot there by Elizalde, but first onto it is going to be Pablo McDonough. Pablo comes under the neck. The acute neck shot on that one there by Pablo, looking to get this up here for Gatto. Gatto up on the near side here at the halfway line. Gatto and Akiza on little Furia. Furia getting the better of the ride off there, sends the backhand out in towards the middle play, comes off the ponies and just... So Fran gives this one a ride up the front door here, waiting for that one. There's Akiza. Akiza gets, and the ball slapped out of the air there by Pablo, looking to set up Tommy, but it looks like it's Manu onto this one here first. Changes the direction of play, makes a turning play here, does Manuel Elizalde comes inside. Pablo on this one here, drills this one in towards the goal, it goes. Goes with the driving shot, looking to clear this one away from his own goal. At least is all he wants to do, sending this one up here now for Khalaf. Khalaf up onto the play. Khalaf gets hold of this one a little bit, tries to get back onto the near side, couldn't quite manage to do so, leaving the ball here now for Fran Elizalde. Fran Elizalde takes this one away here now. Elizalde looks up towards the goal and gives this ball a ride with 2 seconds left on the clock it is, and the ball's just dangerously close to that back line, ladies and gentlemen. Fair play in the Challenge Cup 2018. Running out the win.